The Bank of Scotland's annual happiness index has recorded growth in contentment levels every year since the study began 3 years ago, with an 8% increase in the last year alone. People living in the Mid-Scotland area, Clackmannanshire, Perth, and Kinross and Renfrewshire, are the happiest in the country, while those aged 65 and over recorded the highest happiness levels of any age group, the study found. The index examines how happy Scots are in the communities in which they live. Overall, this year's findings show that people north of the border are 12% happier than when the survey began in 2015. Those in the central Scotland area are almost 50% more happy than they were last year. The least happy group was Glasgow, with the index showing people there are 40 points less happy than those in mid-Scotland. The index continues to show that contentment improves with age, with those 65 and over remaining the happiest in Scotland. People aged between 35 and 44 were found to be the least happy. People living with a partner scored the highest results for happiness, while those living alone are the least happy for the second year running. Their happiness has fallen by 11 points since the index began. Those with the lowest personal and household incomes recorded the lowest happiness scores, while the happiest group was those with personal and household incomes between £40,000 and £59,999. Bank of Scotland Director Mike Moran said, "We've been tracking happiness in Scotland for 3 years now, and over that period of time we've seen plenty of movement between which regions are the happiest in the communities in which they live." This year the Mid-Scotland region's happiness score increased by over 5 points, putting them at the top of the happiness index and achieving the highest recorded score since the index began. Overall, happiness in Scotland has never been higher, with the index showing growth every year since 2015 and increasing by 8% in the last year alone. The research was completed by YouGov, based on 2007 online interviews with adults living in Scotland. The interviews were conducted on 19 December last year.